November 16 and its LRC's news coverage. There has been a number of times that the High Court has told the government, particularly its police department, to stay away from civil disputes. Similarly, Justice N.V. Shravan Kumar of the Telangana High Court has been repeatedly directing the registrars to register properties in a certain manner. And when multiple complaints came before the court, hundreds of them, the court issued a series of directions on how instructions must be issued down the line to ensure proper registration of documents. In the light of which, Justice Shravan Kumar's latest order requiring a complaint box to be kept at all registrar offices in conspicuous places and for an action plan thereafter comes with great significance. He was dealing with a case by P. Ramya Shri, who had complained to the court that the sub-registrar of Kondapur in Sevalingampalli had refused to register a property. She would also place before the court some WhatsApp messages of a demand for bribe. The judge wanted a detailed inquiry against the sub-registrar. He reiterated the directions given earlier must be construed and followed strictly, and now, as an add-on, ensured that complaint boxes or complaint books are kept at all sub-registrars' offices, which are to be monitored and acted upon by the higher authorities. The Bar Council of India suffered a setback of sorts in what was called the Gaurav Kumar case in the Supreme Court, when the court fixed a cap on the amount of money that can be collected by the statutory institution that supervises the conduct and standards of advocates in collecting fees for their registrations. Now, we have Vijay Gopal before the High Court of Telangana complaining that the Bar Council of India is now charging rupees 3,500 and GST for the conduct of the All India Bar Examination, which is an examination that the Bar Council conducts for all law graduates who are aspiring to be practicing lawyers. Justice B. Vijay Sen Reddy heard the matter where the petitioner Vijay Gopal would contend that after Gaurav Kumar, the ceiling of rupees 750 fixed by the Supreme Court stands violated when for the conduct of the examination alone, a sum of rupees 3,500 is imposed and being collected. The petitioner would also seek refund of the amount paid by him. The judge made clear that such a refund would be subject to further directions of the court, but refused to direct the refund at this stage. The Bar Council of India is expected to give its response for further adjudication of the matter. Justice Madhavi Devi issued contempt notices to the Principal Secretary Revenue and the CCLA, or the Commissioner Land Revenue, in a contempt case filed by one P.R. Vikram Reddy. The petitioner would complain that there were disciplinary proceedings pending against him for a long period in time, as a consequence of which he was not paid retirement benefits. The judge directed that the retired special grade deputy collector and assistant secretary case of disciplinary proceedings be finished within a period of 3 months, and in the interregnum consider payment of his gratuity and earned leave in accordance with the regulations prescribing the same. Vikram Reddy was back before the court and Justice Madhavi Devi complaining that the directions given by the court were followed in their violation and breach, and this amounted to a wanton violation of the directions of the court. So one of the highest authorities and the administrative department will now be required to purge himself of contempt before the Telangana High Court. Would a single incident of a person allegedly running a brothel be a case of running a brothel? The question for later times, but Justice K. Sujana enlarged on bail the primary accused, a lady who was alleged running a brothel at Chaitanya Puri in a place called Srinivasa Castle. She moved the court saying that she was in detention for over 30 days. The court took cognizance of the fact that there was no previous record against the petitioner and that the investigation was substantially completed. The court also relied on a judgment of the Madras High Court, which said that a solitary incident of a person running a brothel for a single incident may not be under the caption of running a brothel. Therefore, the petitioner in the case was enlarged on bail. For obvious reasons, the name of the petitioner is being withheld. Thank you. But oh yes, one more interesting story I must leave you with. The Madurai High Court has come up with this interesting theory that a smooch and an embrace by two adults would not constitute a sexual offense. This happens in the instance of a lady who complained that her boyfriend or a person with whom she was in a relationship had indulged in an embrace and smooch but had refused to marry. She therefore said that this was sexual exploitation, which the court rejected and quashed the criminal case against him. Interesting development in this field. For more news, again tomorrow. Goodbye.